I've been exploring with different ways of maybe taking some of the drawings and making little books out of them. And this is from Snapfish. And with printing and delivery, it was a little over $20, and it's 5x6. And this is from a period of my life when I was doing a lot of dance making, but I also had a steady visual art practice. And I'd say that this was more towards the, I don't know, 3/4 of the way through my dance career. And these are on the original drawings are 18x24. And I was still doing what is now known as shadow work, processing some deep wounds from ancestral wounds and childhood wounds, and alchemically transforming it into creative expression to bring healing to my body and to bring healing to my family and hopefully healing to the world. And then I've kind of paired it with words, and what I like about some of the words is some of the pictures are more, I don't want to say that it may be more difficult to look at, but when you juxtapose it against something sweet, it's a nice counterpunctual texture. And these, I'm trying to think, none of these drawings did I tour with. So I'm thinking that maybe they were made after Vienna in 2011. I really like this one. No, I think it was before. We just chose not to take these to tour to Vienna and to New York. So I have hundreds of drawings, hundreds and hundreds, and I'm trying to choose what to keep and what to let go of. Okay, so that's the second one. Brenda, this is using Snapfish, and you can upload your photos and then arrange it into a book. And then to have it printed and sent to where I was just a little over $20, which I thought was a really good price. And then I'll show you the other book, which is more recent drawings, Naki'iho. And I'm using my Hawaiian name for this part of my career. I had a little typo here. So it had 2 eyes instead of 1. So I just marked that out. And it's really, just really, really lovely. It's cheaper than Blurb. I'm using Lulu. And I really like this format. These are from life drawing classes. I think it was a period with my sister Leilani where I was doing a process called drawing in proxy. And she couldn't be in drawing classes, so I would set up the pad and I would draw for her. It's like a little pule, a little wish for her well-being and her happiness, because she loves life drawing. And these are a combination of sizes, some on like 11x14 illustration board, the original ones, and some 11x14. This is actually an older work that I actually recycled in the garden, and it face down. So I let go of that drawing. This is a self-portrait, which I really like. And that's from Life Drawing. That's from Life Drawing. So with Life Drawing, you work live from the model, and it is sort of a point of departure for inspiration, for your interpretation of what you're going through the moment, or maybe what's inside of the model's soul. And you can see it's a little less art brut, and color begins to come into my work more towards the end. Well, there's one that's a little brut. And as you can tell, I have a lot of different styles, reflecting the different life experiences of the different parts of me. One part that likes abstract, another part that likes to scribble, another part that likes ink, and these always remind me of Matisse somehow, the ink drawings. This was one person posing. I think it was a 10-minute pose. And then I did all of these, or it might have even been 20 minutes. I did all these drawings from the same pose. And they're all different. And there's all of them together. We did all of this, I think, in 20 minutes. Maybe, yeah, it was a long pose. Could have been a half hour. And there's the abstract style. There's the sort of scribbler style. There's a part that has these drawings. When they come through, they kind of remind me of, I don't know what, people have likened it to Pablo Picasso's, but I don't know why they say that. I think it's just because of the abstraction. There's that abstract style again. It's hard to tell, but the figure is there. There's like breast, there's the head, here's the hand. I really like that one too. So I have created one of these in this size and one in the smaller size, but I think I'm going to flow forward with this. I really like that. So this was another drawing in proxy. These drawings here were when I was in an artist residency in Massachusetts at a place called Earth Dance. And they had a wonderful sauna. And after we worked all day, each of us doing whatever we were doing, we would go into the sauna. And then there was an ice pond there, and I would jump in the ice pond. It took a while to jump into it. And that is that one, Naki Iho. That one's available on Lulu. So I put that on my website in case anybody wants some of my work. And of these size journals, what I have finished is I've done, I think, 7 of these. And then in my art room, so this is where they're stored. Here, you can't see them now. I have them covered with some acid-free paper. They're all stored. And then I had built this big art storage container, and I mostly have taken everything out, and the things that I've organized I've put here. And there's a big stack here covered right now in fabric, and a big stack here. And those are the larger drawings that I want to go through and sort. These drawings here are the ones that, this stack here are the ones that toured to Europe. And I want to make a big book out of those. And here's some stuff on my walls. Lots of art. I didn't have kids, I had art. All right, that's it.